Hi Bethel, it's Pastor Tom and Pastor Cris here for our weekly Bethel update. And as you know, COVID-19 is a difficult time. It's also a time that presents us with some incredible opportunities. And Pastor Cris and I are going to talk to you about those, and we're going to start with the opportunities.
Yeah, so the first opportunity we want to talk to you about today is an opportunity to grow. And it's through this subscription that Bethel as a church has invested in for this season of COVID-19 called Right Now Media. So on Sunday, you're going to get an email in your inbox that's basically going to invite you to join this subscription. And what this is a massive video library of Bible study resources for kids, resources for small groups. It's kind of like the Netflix of Christian video libraries. And it's this amazing resource that we thought would really be a blessing to our church during this season when we're gathering together in our homes. So please look for that. The official launch for this for Bethel is going to be on Sunday. So look for a video, more information about that, for ways to use it. We are excited about doing this with you in the time to come.
Another opportunity to grow is our upcoming sermon series. You can take it in by watching our live stream Sundays at 10 o'clock. The series is called Draw Near. It's about pursuing the heart of God. During COVID-19, we've been deprived of the normal opportunities to see one another. But maybe in this very special time, God is telling us, draw near to me, get to know me better. And that's what we want to accomplish in this sermon series.
So just like we think that this is an opportunity to grow, we also think it's an opportunity to reach out. Now, our live stream every single week is pulling in hundreds of people, many of which actually might not be worshiping with us as a church. There have been people checking out what Bethel is like and what do we believe as a church every single week. And so we think it's an incredible opportunity for you to invite and share more and more people every week about what's going on, what are we reflecting on as a church in light of everything going on in the world. Just this past Sunday, the Bridge Church, they invited people to text if they had any people who joined them for Easter, if they were giving their lives to Christ. And they had 25 people text them saying that they wanted to make that decision on Sunday. So just part of our big vision and mission as a church for the next 300, we want to join with them as a church and what we're doing as a community to reaching and welcoming people as part of our family.
So we're reaching out with the Word of God, but we're also reaching out with the love of God. Do you remember that we had the All In campaign, several months ago now? But in that campaign, we specifically designated money for Bannerman, but we had to get our second pastor here and get him settled in before we knew how much we had to spend. Well, that money has now been counted, and we are going to be able to apply it to the Bannerman neighborhood. And what an incredibly providential time it is that it became available during COVID-19. I'm going to be meeting with Bannerman leaders this week, and we're going to be talking about how can we best reach the Bannerman community during this difficult time. Now, there's another exciting thing coming up in our church's life, and that is that we are going to be ordaining Pastor Cris. And this isn't going to be a normal worship service because it's COVID-19 time, but on Wednesday, 6:30, you're going to be invited to join a Zoom worship service. It'll only be 20 minutes or a half hour long, and we are going to ordain Cris. You'll be able to virtually lay hands on him. And then we'll look at it for a time down the road when we can actually physically lay hands on him and pray for Cris and Christy.
So, like we've been kind of acknowledging, these are really difficult times. To our best knowledge, no one at Bethel has in some way gotten COVID-19, but we realize that this is something that could happen and that many of you in your homes are encountering new challenges, new needs, and we just really want to do everything we can to be with you. It's why we put together a crisis response team. It's why we're trying to put together funds to support people with needs. So if you need help with running errands, or maybe you just want someone to give you a friendly phone call, I would really encourage you to go to the COVID-19 assistance page and let us know how we can help you and walk with you through this time. One last thing, we've put together a lot of information that about government assistance. This is resources the government has made available for people in Alberta. And we just want you to have access to it on our website, so please check that out. Well, Tom, are you ready to get back to work here?
I am, Cris.
All right. See you, Bethel.
Bye, Bethel.